change can come on tiptoe. Love is where it starts. It resides, often hides deep within our hearts. And just as pebbles make a mountain, raindrops make a sea. One day at a time, change begins with you and me.
Hello, Nance. Listen, this is Dick. Have you seen Smith? We got a bomb scare, and I need to have him over at the scene.
No, I thought he was with you at the Police Administrators Task Force meeting.
No, he hasn't been there for months. Listen, I thought he was doing a long-term suspension hearing in your office.
No, but I heard he was in a meeting with a mad mama. Maybe he escaped out the back door.
Yeah, maybe indeed. You don't suppose he's at a Danforth retreat?
I don't know. Maybe at a service learning retreat?
Yeah, could be at an alternative education retreat.
Or maybe he could be at a staff development retreat. I don't know.
You don't think he's just retreating?
Possibly. Of course, he could be out at OU.
Yeah, well, his secretary told me that he was going out to Falls to check on our furniture. But we sold Falls 5 years ago. Why would he go there?
Well, maybe he thinks that's the way to go to OU. You know, you can't ever tell. He could be behind closed doors with Leanne concerning new policies.
Policies, yeah. You don't suppose he retired?
Gosh, Dick, how would we ever find out? We never could find him anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Listen, I guess if we see him at the retirement reception, we'll know he's retired.
Well, if not, we won't know for sure because we can't find him now. Seriously, Jim, all of us at the central office and all of us in the district want to congratulate you on your retirement and thank you for all the contributions you've made to the students in Norman and to the community. You've made a difference as a building principal and you made a difference as the director of student services. We appreciate you and we congratulate you on your retirement.
Jim, my sentiments exactly. We're going to miss you a great deal. You've been a friend to many of us in the district for many years, and we're going to miss that friendship. You've been a colleague whose opinion we've respected and trusted, gosh, for as long as I've been in the district, and I know a lot longer than that. But most of all, I guess the thing that we're going to miss is your concern and love and care for the kids in our districts, the students, at the elementary level and at the secondary level, and then from the central office level. As a principal and as a director, you've really cared about kids and how they're treated and what kind of learning experiences they have. And we're going to miss you and we're going to miss that.
Each new day leads the way through a different door, and we can all be quiet here.
Okay, Donna Westgate, it's been a pleasure working with you for almost 15 years. During that time, you made the school environment very attractive because of your effusive personality. And I can only wish you a happy retirement, and I know your spirit and presence will linger down the hallways of Leland Wolf Building. And I will always remember your laughter and your good disposition. Happy retirement.
Donna, I just want to say congratulations on your retirement. I'm very jealous of you, but I'm happy for you too. A neat thing I remember about you when I first came here to Leland Wolf is that you were one of the teachers that was very friendly with me and made me feel welcomed, and I appreciated that. A funny thing I remember is that, you know, when you come here to Leland Wolf, you're always given this massive set of keys to keep track of, and I just remember that you were always locking yours maybe in the ladies' room, and that you needed somebody to help you open up the ladies' room to get your keys out of there. But I would just want to say happy retirement and happy life.
Donna, we've been remembering the good times, and we wish you lots of luck in your retirement, and you'll always be our friend.
We love you, Donna. Have a good summer and have a good rest of your life.
Just by giving and receiving comes belonging and believing.
Hi, Evelyn. How are you doing? I bet you're having a good time. Look where we are. We're in the library at Whittier Middle School. Don't you miss us? Don't you wish you were here? Don't you miss all this? Well, we thought you probably did. So we've written a little song so that you can remember us while you're sitting around your pool or having a good time traveling. So this one's for you, Evelyn. Ready?
Day in the library, my teachers gave to me a camera missing 5 months. On the second day in the library, my teachers gave to me 2 throbbing migraines and a camera missing 5 months. On the third day in the library, my teachers gave to me 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the fourth day in the library, my teachers gave to me 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the fifth day in the library, my teachers gave to me 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the sixth day in the library, my teachers gave to me 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the seventh day in the library, my teachers gave to me 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the 8th day in the library, my teachers gave to me 8 displaced advisories, 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the 9th day in the library, my teachers gave to me 9 months of Todd, 8 displaced advisories, 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months.
We found it again.
On the 10th day in the library, my teachers gave to me 10 broken TVs, 9 months of Todd, 8 displaced advisories, 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the 11th day in the library, my teachers gave to me 11 missing resources, 10 broken TVs, 9 months of Todd, 8 displaced advisories, 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months. On the 12th day in the library, my teachers gave to me 12 markers on the table, 11 missing resources, 10 broken TVs, 9 months of Todd, 8 displaced advisories, 7 computer assistants, 6 cans of Coke, 5 unscheduled classes, 4 ravel cords, 3 years of packing, 2 throbbing migraines, and a camera missing 5 months.
We found it.
Dr. Show. She helped us motivate in Spanish. She got us to know what we were doing. She even helped us get more in depth in the Spanish culture. I even went to Spain with her. She just kind of helped learn what we're doing. Kind of got more in-depth knowledge. I'll never forget what she helped teach me.
Muchas gracias, Dr. Show. You're finer than frog hair.
No lightning bolt or crash of thunder, only joy and quiet wonder.
The night before retirement.
'Twas the night before retirement, when all through the school all the boxes were packed and the trash cans were full. The computers were tenderly covered with care, the work orders taped to the screen for repair. June appeared busy, marking finals in red, but visions of golf clubs danced in her head.
When out in the hall there arose such a clatter, June jumped from her desk to see what was the matter. Away to the door she flew like a flash, ran into a student, and fell in the trash. When what to her wondering eyes should appear, her department colleagues she holds so dear. And there we all stood, dressed in our summertime wear, with our feet shod in sandals and all our legs bare.
June whistled and shouted and called us by name. Herbert, Kisha, Hallie, Joanne, Doug, Annette, you are all insane. From the top of her head to the soles of her feet. She's wrapped up in wool and turned up the heat.
So out to eat we decided to go to Sooner Dairy Lunch, June's favorite, you know. And then with a sigh, June started to say, thank goodness, no more dreaded bee day. No more lunchtime wasted in gloom watching an empty lunch detention room.
June's musical talent will sorely be missed. Our hearts have been touched and tenderly kissed by hearing June's chords and strong melody floating through the halls in sweet harmony. June, you started teaching in '79. We have to ask, what happened to the time? And since the years are not reflected in your face, and you've always maintained your poise and grace.
We will miss you more each passing day, and we hope as you travel on your way, you'll remember the love we have for you. May your life remain full and your dreams come true.
And the walls can tumble, and the mountains can move, and the wind and the tides can turn.
Here's a little story about a teacher, Mrs. Lee. That's quite an interesting teaching history. She came to Norman High and we're glad she did. As soon as we teach our kids about kids, parenting that is, flower babies, empathy bellies. Next thing you know, she's calling on Matt to talk to the students in a group called SAD. Tell precious dummies to come to our school, and that's why we think she's really, really cool. Awesome, that is. Fun-blooded, out of sight. Now she's moving on to something that's newer. Tending to her garden with love and manure. So here's your last chance to hug her and kiss her. We're gonna miss her. Patsy, that is. Mrs. Lee, super teacher. Love you, Patsy.
Through the world, changing it in quiet ways. Ordinary miracles, like candles in the dark.
Good evening. We're here this evening to recognize a former head football coach from Norman High School. He went by initials, and his initials were CL. And David, I think that his first name was, what was it?
I don't know, Dan. He never would say, and when we'd bring that topic up, it was kind of touchy, so we just kind of left it alone, but I'm determined one of these days to find out what that name was.
And the first name and the middle name. I'm not sure what the L stood for either. So, but we do know that he's gone. Cotton Wade was a football coach at Norman High School. One thing I'll say is he lasted the duration of my daughter at the high school. He started when she was in the 1st grade, and she's now graduated from college, so he was here quite a while. One thing I remember about Cotton was one year we, in our preseason, we spent the whole preseason, I think, working on a passing game. Do you remember that?
Oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I think the papers even talked about Air Wade.
Yes, I remember that well, and you know, the history books will show that he didn't believe in that too much. So.
No, I think he wasted that entire 2 weeks of two-a-days with the passing game because I think they ran off tackle most of the time. Cotton, some of the people that want to be sure to let you know they're thinking about you. Roxanne Knowles, Sherry Spear, any others that you can come
Well,
behind?
Gordon Mercer, you know, he was, being the wrestling coach, he was always real supportive of the football program and the coach. What was his name again? You know, Gordon with names, it was always tough. But we know that Cotton's doing a fine job down at his new position. We've been told that he's the offensive coordinator down at Sherman. We've been told that he's the defensive coordinator. My guess is he's probably fishing coordinator, knowing the kind of things that he does in his spare time. And so, Cotton, certainly we do appreciate what you did for the Norman Public Schools, the kids, the program. We got the big ball in 1992 in Stillwater, and that's a memory that we'll all always have. And I know you're proud of that accomplishment, and so it's one of those things that you look back after many, many years at a place, and you know that you made a significant contribution to the lives of young people, and that's what we're all in this business about, and we certainly appreciate those things that Cotton did for us.
Very well said. And Cotton, hope you and Linda have the best in retirement, or your semi-retirement as it is, and good fishing.
Never rose before. Each new day leads the way through a different.
I miss you.
Rosalie, I got a new mom.
I miss you, Rosalie.
I miss you, Rosalie.
Say, miss you.
Strawberry?
Yeah. No, don't eat it yet. Here's somebody else want to help. Yeah. Don't eat it, okay. Don't eat it yet.
Okay, and Rosalie, all we have to say to you is keep those home fires burning, honey.
Bye, Rosalie. Bye.
Bye, Rosalie.
We love you. Bye.
Ordinary miracles happen all around just by giving.
Tonight, we are celebrating your retirement following a distinguished career of 30 years in the Norman Public Schools. I thought you might like to know up front, we will be behaving in an appropriate manner this evening. As we know, this is a very distinguished and important group of VIPs. Now sit back and relax and enjoy the show. My dear Judy, you are held high among the many who have gone forward to give their best talents and work. We are only a few of the many privileged souls who have had the opportunity to be nurtured and learn from a true master teacher. You have taught us the way down the paths you carved out of Unterriched Frontier, a school built around the curriculum, a place where children are valued and appreciated as precious human beings entrusted in our care. A place where arts flourish for everyone with the knowledge that we are all born with brains, but in surroundings rich in the arts, our brains are transformed into minds. A place where all of us are traveling on this journey together. A place where to risk and stretch is the rule rather than the exception. Attributes that formed the foundation where all of us learned and grew. Looking back, we each have our own stories to tell. One's filled with laughter, one's filled with tears. We have all been with you when you sat and told stories and we listened, knowing that they always communicated a deepened understanding of life and our purpose for being and doing what we do. Your gifts of knowledge, energy, love, kindness, and joy have all empowered us to go out and plant the seeds you nourished in us so many years ago. You allowed us and pushed us to learn. You encouraged us to risk. You loved us, and you knew when it was time for us to be out of the nest. A few quotes come to mind. If I have seen a little farther than others, it is because I have stood on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. A Chinese proverb. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. As humans, our best work is our best art. But artists don't leap to life full grown. They need good schools, patient parents, and skilled mentors. David Rockefeller Jr. Real joy comes not from ease or riches or from the praise of men, but from doing something worthwhile. Wilfred T. Grenfell. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadow. Helen Keller. There are not words to express the deep appreciation, admiration, gratitude, love, and respect that we have for you. We love you, Judy.
And just as pebbles make a mountain, raindrops make a sea.
Thank you, and you've helped me understand this year. And I just want to say thank you, and I'll miss you.
I don't know that Thomas Potts helped me on my spelling, synthesis corrections, and make me get better grades. Happy retirement.
Hi, Miss Potts. I just wanted to give you a special retirement surprise. We miss you, and we wish you were still here. 3 cheers for Mrs. Potts.
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Happy retirement, Miss Potts!
Hello, Miss Potts. This is Lori Masters. My first hour and I would just like to wish you a happy retirement. We really miss you in our first hour class, working with the kids and helping them find success in the classroom. We all love you.
From the odds and ends to Sandra, and we're going to miss you a lot out here, and we're going to miss you at our wine and pizza parties, and our Friday morning get-togethers, and our lunches that we had together, and what else are we going to miss about Sandra?
All her help. Organized.
Right. Oh,
your materials.
Yeah. Your cooking.
Storing stuff behind our desk.
Have us over to dinner.
Yes, have us over to dinner.
Tell Kathy Lee and Regis hello in the morning.
And we'll miss your smiling face.
Yeah. Bye, Sandra.
Bye, Sandra. Love is where it starts. It resides, often hides deep within our hearts, and just
R is for recess, no more duty. E is for that extra morning sleep. T is for teachers' meetings Wednesdays. I is for
Jeanette, and we're jealous. Congratulations. We'll miss you.
Bye. Living quiet days, walking through the world, changing it in quiet ways.
When we think of you, these are the characteristics we will remember.
S, because you are definitely a scientific mind.
U, because you're definitely unique.
R, because you're so retro.
Carl, B for buff.
Because you're so eccentric.
R, because we as a department know more than anyone else your contributions to this school and the school system. From the design of the building that we worked in to the writing and the revision of the curriculum each year, you went far above your call as a teacher. You've been a wealth of knowledge and a great resource for your fellow teachers, and you have helped shape many young minds. Thanks for all your years of service here at Central and to the Norman Public School System.
Each new day leads the way through a different door, and we can all be
When she began to teach in 72, she had gifts to share and things to do. She chose to teach, and then the students came. Sally Kennedy on claim to fame. She found the school, the golden rule, then it was Jefferson all the way. She gave her heart to do her part at Jefferson Elementary, the school of the century.
Sally, I really believe that teachers are heroes, and to me, you'll always be a hero. To me, you exemplify a quality teacher and a quality human being, and it's been a privilege to get to work with you. I thank you for the many ways you've contributed to my life, to the lives of all the children and the whole staff at Jefferson. Have a wonderful time. We love you.
The students in her class all knew she cared. Each child she taught grew wise from all she shared. Her skill enhanced each one, no two the same. Sally Kennedy, our claim to fame. She found the school, the golden rule, and it was Jefferson all the way. She gave her heart to do her part at Jefferson Elementary, the school of the century. All of the teachers looked to her for strength to help a friend she'd go to any length, and when she leaves it just won't be the same. Sally Kennedy, our claim to fame. She found the school, the golden rule, and it was Jefferson all the way. She gave her heart to do her part at Jefferson Elementary, the school of the century. Your school friends know how much you have to give. Your husband, friends, and children now can live with your attention focused on their needs. Sally, celebrate where'er life leads. Goodbye, Sally. We love you.
belonging and believing. Every sun that rises never rose before.
We remember when Liz Hedrick was the principal at West Mid High.
Liz, you were the best fairy money mother ever. You kept our cabinets full, and anytime we ever needed anything, you were always right there buying it for us. Even though you said there's no money, it would suddenly appear. So thanks again, fairy money mother.
Liz, I remember the day I was named Teacher of the Year at West. It was an exciting day. That afternoon, I stopped by my mailbox, and I had this note from you. Dear Nancy, would you please submit a letter of resignation so your position can be posted as soon as possible? Thanks, Liz. I was a little concerned. However, you convinced me that the note was really for another teacher with the same first name as mine, and that it wasn't meant for me at all. I didn't lose my job on the day I was named Teacher of the Year, and it's a great memory.
Liz, I remember the day you chased an intruder and you were so intent on catching him that you lost your shoes, you sprained your ankle, and you kept running. You always get your man. Thanks, Liz.
Liz, the first time I met you was at a toll painting class at the Green Door. Little did I know that day that I sat next to you and painted an apple, how much I'd come to know you and appreciate you. After subbing for 2 years at West, I now depend on you to tell me all the neat places to shop around OCU. Thanks for the memories.
Liz, you were the first one that took a chance on me as an administrator, even though I almost got fired that first year. But just remember that Will Rogers never met Larry.
Thanks for the memories, Liz.
Like candles in the dark, each and every one of us lights a spark.
Where's Sonia? I need to see her now.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't have an appointment, but you know who I am. I'm the principal of the Yellow Brick Road School. You can't miss it. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Let me see if Special Edie of the Complaints Department is in. Is this regarding a due process?
Due process? May I help you, Mr. Principal?
Yes, you can. I have 1,500 referrals. Where's Dr. Sally Church? What does she think she's doing? Retiring? Parents are mad. Teachers are sad. We need to get these kids tested before we get arrested.
You've got 1,500 referrals. You do all the IEPs. Your reports are overdue. And parents are going to sue. I'm Dr. Sally Church, and I'm going to run away.
Sally, I'm Dr. Feuerstein, Professor Feuerstein, and I've heard that you're retiring, and I thought it might be wise to, well, to tell your future. Sit down here with me and let me look in my old magic kit here and see what's going to happen to Sally. I'll get out my Ouija board, and we'll see what the future holds for you. Oh, we do indeed have 1,500 referrals, Sally. That's not good. Principals are really mad. Teachers are indeed sad. My Ouija board tells me that you're probably going to have to work another 2 or 3 years. I'll bet old Sally's going to wake up in retirement land soon.
Wake up, my child.
I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Retire or not to retire? Do you have any words of wisdom for me?
I always have words of wisdom for you. Let me just look right over here in my kit and see what I've got. You know, Sally, you've been traveling the world over. You've been to Japan, you've been to Canada, you've been to Israel. The only place you haven't been, I have a ticket to. It says right here, recipient Sally Church, retired space cadet. 1 round-trip ticket to the galaxy destination of her choice. That's the first thing that retirement can offer to you. Then the second thing, we know, Sally, that you love to read. And so one of your favorite topics is this amazing brain. But it's hard to get through those mountains and piles and stacks of books you have. We have a new reading method for you to use. If you just place your hand on this sponge, which is on top of the book, you immediately absorb everything that's in that book. You feel it coming through now. Another thing I have for you to read, I know that in your closets you have piles and piles of gadgets. Now, one of the things that's important about those gadgets is that you have an instruction book for all of the different things. Remember, there's that combination Vegematic, Rototiller, Shih Tzu massager, curling iron, and bread kneader. I want you to take this little book of instruction, and then you'll have all you'll ever need to know about how to operate those equipment. Now, I want to tell you one more thing about retirement land. The only IEPs that I worry about are impatience, elephant ears, periwinkles, and snapdragons. Here is your ticket to that part of retirement land. Does this sound like someplace you'd like to go?
Oh, yes.
I've always wanted to give you advice, Sally, and this is it. Click your heels and repeat after me as I use the magic wand. There's no place like retirement.
There's no place like retirement. There's no place like retirement.
Bon voyage, Sally.
Bye, Sally.